No. I need people to listen to what I'm saying. A little bit rude. But no, let's keep the volume down a little bit. So I am going to push myself further than I have ever. A little bit rude. Than I have ever gone before. I am currently trying to counteract the wife turning up the volume. I'm turning down, she's turning up. It's brilliant. It's lovely, isn't it?
It's boring.
Boring? Probably not.
Probably.
It's so tough
Probably.
being this good. Yeah.
So children, out of 4 people, who wants to look like your father when you're older?
I do. So.
No,
well done.
You don't, Keelan.
You get a little extra treat when you get home. You lot don't. I'm going to be running just over 10 miles, further than I've ever gone before.
Congratulations.
And don't concentrate on them. It's all about. So. Right. Now I've got rid of them. Right. So I'm going to be attempting a 10 miler. I've never run 10 miles in my life. The most I've ever done is 8. It's going to be tough. I do know some sections that are quite up and down, so that's going to be fairly challenging. But when you go up, you've got to come down. So there's going to be time to just kind of regain some of that energy back. Got some supplies, got some good hydration. I've got a hydration pack on me. Let's see how it goes. So I'm going to keep a nice steady pace, I think, purely because I don't really understand what the terrain's going to be like. Should be good fun though. One good message from this is I don't have to do this. I don't have to. I'm not being told to do this. I choose to do it. I'm making that choice to actually go, you know what? Today, I'm going to get after it and go further than I've ever gone before. Because if you're not getting to that point of failure, you can't grow. So, just some food for thought. Feeling quite good, had a good stretch this morning, so let's see how it goes. My first mile done. I think I was averaging 8 minutes 10, 8 minutes 15, 8 minutes 20, something like that, which is a little faster than I'd like to go at this stage. Bearing in mind I'm fresh, you know, look at what I'm running past, man. Nature, out of the hustle and bustle of, you know, built up areas. Something quite peaceful about being out in nature, just focusing on you know. People look forward to the weekend as a way of relaxing, or, you know, just rejuvenate that energy for the next working week. I'm out here today trying to push myself further than I have ever gone before. I just want to hit that 10-mile mark without stopping, and I'm only at 2.5 miles right now, and you know, I'm absolutely loving it because I'm out in the open, I'm out in the nature. It's nice to be able to get out and just challenge yourself, not because you have to, because you choose to. So I'm out here at the moment. Oh, that country air, it's nice. I'm at a point where I'm going downhill at the minute, but there is a brutal uphill just at that bridge, so this should be fun. Okay, here we go. We're going uphill. It's not going to be easy, but it's about that grind. It's about pushing through it, pushing and pushing and pushing until you reach that summit, until you reach that top. And then when you get there, you can feel that little accomplishment, little victories. If you can do many, many little victories, it all adds up to that one massive victory. So let's keep going. Well, do you know what? I accomplished that hill. That was the one hill that I was actually thinking, oh, it's gonna suck. And to be fair, it wasn't actually as bad as I thought. Coming down the other side was a big realization about how tough even that is. And it brings me back to the time that me and my brothers, we did Kilimanjaro. And I remember the long, arduous journey getting to the top, battling altitude sickness and things like that, along with many other people that we went with. We got to the summit, and that was a massive achievement. those little victories of getting to each camp all added up to getting to the top, getting to the summit, and that was amazing. Coming down, I would say, was so brutal on the legs. It was incredibly brutal. So yeah, you're going up and you think, oh, you're going to go downhill, but my God, going down is just as hard. It is just as tough, because that impact on your legs on every stride going down, because not only you're doing, you're trying to keep moving forward, but you're actually stopping yourself from going any faster. So there's an element of resistance there, you know. Okay, made it to Oakley, just passing Park Farm. Now the task is to head to Mulchanga Lane, and that would be heading towards the peak, or the other side, the halfway point, should we say. At the moment I've done nearly 3.5 miles, so by the time we get to the other side of Mulchanga Lane, it will be about 5 miles, and then it's that halfway point. Let's keep going. Hello, horsies. Okay, we've made it to Mulchanga Lane, running all the way around, back onto Andover Road to make the journey back. Nearly at 4 miles now, and I'm feeling really fresh. I'm feeling quite good. I think a lot of it is down to preparation, putting yourself in a position where you're actually going to be, you know, putting your body under stress, getting to your limit, taking your body to the limit and going as far as you can. Yeah, because if you go as far as you can, then the next time you can push just that little bit further. When I look at how I did the 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours, and then I compare that to a 10-mile run, in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, well, it should be easy, because I did 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. It should be easy just to do 10 miles. So I appreciate every run is different, and it's not as simple as that, but going into that with that mindset can help. So as it stands right now, we've just hit 4 miles in 36 minutes. Let's keep going. Okay, we are just hitting 5 miles, which is 8:50, 8 minutes 50 a mile at the minute. It's a good pace. I feel pretty good about that, you know. So halfway point. How am I feeling? Feeling pretty good. Legs feel quite comfortable. Starting to feel it in my feet a little bit, just a little bit. But again, I believe that a lot of that is to do with your mind. Your mind's trying to say to you, now you've hit your limit. Just slow down. Let's walk. Yeah, but what it doesn't understand is that when you give in to what your mind wants you to do, you know, then you never progress further. You never train your mind to understand that it's not going to give up until the task is complete. You know, anything you do and you get to that point where your mind is telling you, oh, this is sucking, let's slow down, let's stop, just go that little extra mile, because that's you taking control of what your mind is telling you to do. Hoping all this makes sense. What I found is that when I'm running, these little thoughts come into my brain, and I think it's good to just vent out, and not vent out, but just explain what's going through my head when I'm running, you know. So 4.5 miles to go. Well, actually really 5 miles to go, so let's go. Tell you what, I feel a bit like Forrest Gump. I just felt like running. We are now 6.18 miles in, feeling good, feeling fairly fresh. Just coming up to Oakley Hall, which is just over there. On a busy road right now, so I'm not going to record for too long because there's cars coming in and out all the time. So been going for a full hour now, 6.5 miles, just over 6.5 miles. Feeling strong. We're going downhill now, heading towards, just passing Dean. Currently running a 8-minute 30 mile. Just going to turn off the main road now, heading towards Steventon. Let's go. We're smashing it. We're nearly at 7 miles. It's all right, I'm friendly. Right, so just over 8 miles in. Currently hitting a 9-minute pace. I'm feeling good. I'm starting to feel my legs aching a little bit, a bit more. But again, I have a target to hit, and I will hit that target. I am not done until that task is complete. It's feeling quite good. I'm feeling optimistic. Let's keep going. Okay, we are hitting 9 miles. Current pace 9:01. Really pleased with that so far. Really pleased. A mile to go to hit a new personal best. Starting to ache. Legs are starting to talk to me a little bit, telling me, let's start slowing down, but that's my mind controlling my legs, telling me to do that. So let's keep going. 9.37 miles. Didn't anticipate that the majority of this last section is uphill. And I am feeling it. This is the moment where your brain is saying, stop. And just because I'm near my PB, well, I've already done a PB, but because I've already set myself as a 10 mile without stopping, it's doing what it can to try and make me stop, you know. Let's keep going. Okay, we are going uphill, and let's just take a look. Bang. 10 miles in a 9:17 pace average on that mile. Oh man, that little victory. I say little. 10 miles is not a little victory. To me, that's a massive fucking victory. Yeah, I'm still running. I've hit my target, I've hit my pace. I've hit the point where I wanted to get to without stopping. Yeah, I'm still running and I haven't stopped. I'm still going. I'm actually not far from the starting point. To me, that starting point is the end mark. The task is done when I hit that end mark. And if that means going a little further, then so be it. But the point of this is you can achieve anything you put your mind to if you are willing to go that extra mile and to put yourself in the position of discomfort. You know, success never comes from any other place other than outside of your comfort zone. So remember that.